If you've ever put a tampon in and it feels like it's slipping, falling, or just not sitting right, you're not imagining it, and you're definitely not the only one. It's actually a really common experience, but it's something that very few people actually talk about. So let's walk through what could be going on and what your body might be trying to tell you. So most of the time, that falling out feeling has to do with how the tampon is sitting in your body and how your pelvic floor is supporting things internally. So it's not random, but there can be a few different reasons behind it. The first is the possibility of simply positioning. So if the tampon isn't inserted quite high enough, or if the angle is slightly off, it can feel like it's slipping or not staying in place. And sometimes just adjusting the placement can completely change that sensation. The second possibility has to do with pelvic floor support. So if your body is experiencing changes like a feeling of pressure, heaviness, or subtle shifts in support, that can change how the tampon sits and feels internally. So instead of feeling like it's comfortably in place, it might feel lower or more noticeable. The third piece is movement and pressure. So things like standing, walking, exercising, or even just being on your feet for longer periods can increase that downward pressure on your body and make that tampon feel like it's shifting or not staying in place the way that you would expect it to. And then the fourth possibility is size and fit. So if the tampon's too small, it may not stay in place as easily, but also everybody is different. So what works well for one person might feel totally different for somebody else. And then I also want to name something important here, because this is something that a lot of people experience, but don't always realize that it could be connected to. For some people, a tampon feeling like it's falling out or actually not staying in place at all and completely coming out can be a sign of pelvic organ prolapse. So that's when there's a change in how the pelvic organs are supported by your pelvic floor, which is that hammock of muscles at the bottom of your core. And there's a change in how they're supported, and it can create more of like a downward pressure and a shifting sensation in the vaginal canal. And in those cases, it's not just about placement or size. The body is actually experiencing a change in that internal support. And if you're hearing that and thinking, wait, that might be me, I just want to say that you're not alone. This is something that many people experience, especially after life stages like pregnancy, birth, aging, and other changes in the body. So what does it really mean? For some people, it's something simple, like adjusting the type of product that you use, adjusting the size or placement. But for others, especially if it's something new or persistent or happening alongside symptoms like pressure or heaviness, it can be a sign that your body is experiencing changes in support. And if that's the case, this is something that's worth paying attention to, and not in a way of like feeling panicked, but in a let's understand what's going on way. And if you're noticing changes like this and you're trying to make sense of them, I do have a free pelvic health symptom tracker that I'll link below, where you can track your symptoms over the course of a week and really help you organize and understand what's going on with your body. And if this is the case that you are, for example, are not able to wear a tampon anymore and would like to, seeing a pelvic floor physical therapist is one of the best first steps that you can take, because they can really help you understand what's causing those changes and then what you can do to remedy it and put you back on a path of being able to use the things that you like to do and help support you best. So if something feels different, it's worth understanding. Check out that symptom tracker. Let us know if you have any questions. I hope that you found this helpful, and I will see you in the next video.